If we look at co-ratios, if I give you sin 90 plus x, first thing you look at is which quadrant. 90 plus x means quadrant number 2. It's positive in quadrant number 2. But because it's a 90, it's a co-ratio, it changes to cos x. But if we have cos 90 plus x, again, start with your angle. 90 plus x, quadrant number 2. It's negative in quadrant number 2. Write down your negative. But because it's a 90, it changes to sine x. But if I have, for example, a tan 180 minus x. 180 minus x means also quadrant number 2. But tan is negative in quadrant number 2. But because we're working with the 180, it's not a co-ratio. It doesn't change. It stays tan x. If I have another example, sec 360 minus x. If we look at 360 minus x, 360 minus x means quadrant number 4. It's positive in quadrant number 4. But because it's 360, it doesn't change. My answers stay sec x. But if I have sec 270 plus x, that means it's also quadrant number 4. But now, because we're working with a 270, it's a co-ratio. It changes to cosec x. Let's do an example. If I have something like this, sin 180 plus x, multiply with cos 360 minus y, for example, divided by, I have a cos 190 minus x, and I have a sine 270 plus y. Okay, let's do this. Sine 180 plus x, that means it's in quadrant number 3. It's negative in quadrant number 3. But because it's 180, it's not a co-ratio, it doesn't change. My answer is sine x. If I look at my next one, cos 360 minus x, that means it's in quadrant number 4. It's positive in quadrant number 4. And because it's not changing, it stays cos y. If I look at my next one, I have cos 90 minus x. 90 minus x means quadrant number 1. It's positive in quadrant number 1. But because there is a 90, it changes to sine x. Then I'm going to have sine 270 plus y. 270 plus y means quadrant number 4. It is negative in quadrant number 4. And because we're using the 270, it changes to cos y. So if I have to simplify, ladies and gentlemen, I will just do this. And my answer is equal to 1. Okay, if we look at that question, we have sin 360 minus x, cot 90 minus x, and cos 180 plus x. So if we start simplifying, first we look at sine 360 minus x. That will be in quadrant number 4. It's negative in quadrant number 4. But because it's 360, it's not a co-ratio. So it stays sine x. There's my first one. My second one, cot 90 minus x. 90 minus x means quadrant number 1. It's positive in quadrant number 1. But because it's changing, because it's 90, changing to tan x. If I look at my last one, cos 180 plus x, that is quadrant number 3. It's negative in quadrant number 3. And because it's 180, it's not changing. So that is negative cos x square root. So if I simplify inside, I will go and say negative sine x multiply tan. Tan, according to me, is sine x over cos x. Multiply negative cos x, and all of this is in a square root. So these two, according to me, is going to cancel out. A negative and a negative is going to give me a positive. So I'm going to have square root of sine square x, and my answer is sine x.